Welcome back to PPMA TV, sponsored by our good friends at Markham Image. Speaking of good friends, I'm here with Richard from Accraply. Richard, thank you very much indeed for joining us. What are you about here at this year's show, and why is sustainability right at the core of that message?
Well, we manufacture a range of shrink sleeve label applicators and self-adhesive label applicators, and we've certainly seen a trend in the market really since COVID. It's made a big difference to the consumer market, and what we're exhibiting at this show is really the latest sustainable shrink sleeve film on our new range of application machinery.
I tell you what, can we see that in action, just so that we can use that to set up the conversation? So your colleague's just going to start. Oh, there we go.
So this is a vertical feed machine. So as you can see, the shrink sleeve label has been fed vertically over the container. What you're looking at here is a PET container with what they would call a floatable shrink sleeve film. And that's really the essence of the sustainable message we're promoting at the show.
Okay. Brilliant. I tell you what, turn that off, otherwise we'll we'll have lots of shrink sleeves all over the place. But the principle there is a good one. Just talk to me about what the challenges are then with traditional sleeves and what it is that you're doing to try and make that a bit easier to manage.
So this example here would be a typical shrink sleeve in the marketplace.
Yeah, I recognise this, and I recognise that strip, which is imperfect, not always easy to get off, frankly.
This would be called a zipper. So the idea is the consumer, obviously, when they're finished with the product, would try and remove this and then split the label and the product for recycling. What we see with this and the new labelling technology that's available is that you can keep the label on the container, that then goes into the recycling stream, and the product splits during the recycling stream. So that really has given the industry a different dimension to talk about, and the fact that these new sustainable films are very prominent in the industry.
Of course, and that is absolutely a good thing. Talk to me about this machine, though. I mean, is this something you've come up with in the last couple of years to meet this demand, or is it something you've adapted from an existing platform? Yeah,
so this is an existing platform, but what we've come to understand is with these types of film, they react in a different way to traditional shrink sleeve films. So there's a lot more technology that's gone into the machine in terms of web handling, application approach, and also how we're controlling the web through the HMI and the control system.
You mentioned the HMI there, actually. This is a new HMI for you guys as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so this HMI is fully interactive, and what we've seen with many manufacturing facilities is that as they're de-skilling and de-manning, they're looking for this interaction. So with this particular technology, we've actually got this trademarked as SmartLink with Accraply, and this allows us to do multiple things. It has all the technical manuals on board. It has interactive videos for teaching people what to do with the machine. You can order parts online, and it's got OCR codes you'll see dotted all over the machine. And if you take your smartphone, and I'll do this live, hope it's going to work.
Live demo, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, so if you take your smartphone and we go over to one of the OCR codes there, we can hopefully take a smart code it there. Where's it going to go? What can possibly go wrong? There we go.
Oh yeah, I saw your phone light up there a second, maybe.
So it'll go straight into Siri, and what that will allow us to do is go onto the Accraply website.
You're struggling to get onto the Wi-Fi here.
But it'll go onto the Accraply website, and then what that will do is you can go straight into the technical manuals and the online help. And as you can see, this is dotted all over the machine and on the HMI, so it's totally interactive with the end user.
Love a good QR code, me. Listen, Richard, before we go, talk to me about this year's show, about how great it is to be here and engage in face-to-face conversations once again with your customers.
I think for people like myself who've done this a number of times, it's really quite exciting. Certainly our sales team, commercial team are here with me, and it's really exciting. We're getting to see our customers, which is the most important thing, partners in the industry, and so far, very early start to the show, but very exciting. So, Good stuff.
Good stuff. Thank you very much indeed for bringing this product demonstration here. It's really good to see it in action, and of course it's all about putting your money where your mouth is, and seeing the product in action is certainly the best way of doing that, I think. Have a great rest of show. Catch up with you again soon.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Take care.
Cheers.